You can't buy love, but you can rescue it. I once rescued a little dog off the street named Pete, and it was one of the best decisions I ever made. First, I'd like to start with how I found Pete. Then I'm going to tell you guys about how stressful it was trying to get Pete back home. And finally, I'm going to tell you how Pete went on to make me a better person. It's important I give you guys some context of what I do for work. Every morning, I drive around the Pasadena area, picking up dogs from people's homes, taking them on a big pack hike. I also do daycare, boarding, and a little bit of everything with dogs. Let's get back to the story. After one of my pack hikes one day, I was driving down Monterey Road when at the corner of my eye I noticed this little dog, and right away I knew he was a stray. So what did I do? I did an illegal U-turn and I chased the little guy down. But to be honest, it wasn't much of a chase. The dog was slow, old, and had a little limp to him. So I really just had to walk him down, pick him up, and that was that. I just waited a while, seeing if anybody would recognize him. They didn't. So I decided Pete was going to come home with me. Now that you know how I found him, I'm going to tell you how stressful it was trying to get this guy back home. Nothing was working. I tried posting online, Facebook, Instagram, Ring, you name it. His picture was all over the internet. Nobody recognized him. I took him to the animal shelter to see if he was microchipped. They scanned him, he didn't have one. I took him back to where I found him, this time on leash, walking him around, seeing if anyone would recognize him, seeing if he would walk himself back home somehow. It didn't work. Eventually, the sun set, it was nighttime, I had to take him back home. I was so stressed that night, not only because the day was long, but also because I was failing at getting this guy back home. Little did I know, luck was in our favor. The next day, I once again was driving to work down Monterey Road, and at the corner of my eye, I spotted a lost dog sign. Once again, I did a U-turn on Monterey Road, went up to the sign, and there it was, a mugshot. And at the top of the mugshot, Pete. Well, long story short, I ended up contacting Pete's owners. They came, picked him up from my house, and he was super grateful. He actually told me he was looking for pet care, and so I was the perfect fit. Pete ended up joining my pack every single day for a hike and daycare, eventually having to transition to just daycare and drop-in visits as Pete got older. Pete was old when I found him, old and sick, so as those 2 years went by, Pete only got older and sicker. Pete passed away earlier this year in June. It was a sad day when I found out. I cried. Unlike all the young dogs in my pack, Pete was different. Pete needed a lot of patience, a lot of love. He made me just slow down a lot. And Pete taught me a lot. He taught me a lot of characteristics I didn't know I had. And Pete's story taught me saving a stray dog is never going to be easy. It's usually going to lead to a headache. It's usually going to lead to you calling off work, being late. They might have accidents in your house. They might destroy some furniture. It's going to be a bit of a nightmare, but the payoff outweighs it all. Just knowing that you saved that beautiful little life, it's an amazing feeling. So I will forever drop what I'm doing to go save a little stray dog, and so should you.